A 44-year-old Nanaimo man has been killed in a fiery crash. It happened Sunday on the Coquihalla Highway near Hope. The man's truck veered off the highway and slammed into a concrete pillar and burst into flames. His name has not been released. If you ride a motorcycle or a scooter in British Columbia, there are new rules of the road coming. The province is cracking down on riders who wear those beanie-style helmets. And if you like to take your son or daughter for a ride on the back and they cannot reach the foot pegs, you'll be breaking the law. CTV's Andrew Johnson has the story. He joins us live with more. Andrew.
Hudson, there is one more big change coming for riders likely next year. That's graduated licensing. It's what the mother of a young man who died on the Malahat has been begging for since his death. This is where 21-year-old Corey Lodge ended up less than 24 hours after getting his motorcycle learner's permit. He went out and bought a 1,000cc sport bike and crashed it into a rock face on the Malahat.
We stand here holding what we have left of our sons, pictures of Corey and pictures of Dylan. For us, motorcycle safety touches us so close to home that many of you, it's very hard to understand.
Standing next to Cindy, 80, who also lost her son in a motorcycle crash, Lodge says she is elated. Graduated licensing for motorcyclists will likely be in place by next year. Learners, like her son was, will be limited to lower speed bikes.
During a particular number of months, while you are going through your learner's process, you would not be able to ride this horsepower.
This one here is the Novelty helmet.
Before graduated licensing, there are two new regulations taking effect June 1st of this year. Beanie-style helmets will no longer be legal in BC.
Novelty helmets only give the illusion of safety. In fact, they offer almost no protection to the skull or brain on impact.
Police are promising anyone caught wearing a helmet that's not safety certified will face fines or have their motorcycle seized.
Not having the ability to touch the peg, as you can see, your foot is dangling out the side.
And passengers will now be required to plant their feet firmly on pegs or floorboards. If children can't reach the pegs, the province says they're not allowed on the bike. Andy White says he sees kids riding with their feet dangling most often on scooters.
Sometimes we see, people are taking their kids to and from school or coming in to buy some stuff. Their feet are sticking out like this because they don't have the ability to reach the floorboards.
The new regulations, coincidentally it seems, come 2 weeks after this video was posted to YouTube showing a motorcycle driven at speeds close to 300 kilometers per hour on the Trans-Canada Highway near Victoria. Denise Lodge could barely watch it.
I could have wrung his neck, He would have caused so many accidents at that point. It made me ill. Actually, it made me absolutely ill.
She says her son was pushing 200 kilometers per hour on his bike right before he was killed 7 years ago. Hudson, some people are asking why the road safety improvements pleaded for by Denise Lodge 6 years ago, including graduated licensing, are only being instituted now. Shirley Bond says the government has consulted broadly with traffic safety partners, and she would have liked to have made this announcement sooner. The province also announced today the font size on motorcycle license plates has increased by about 1 centimeter, so the plates are more visible to police.
That would have helped on that joyride.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew, thank you.
You're welcome.